Okay, so ngayon, paano naman tayo magsusolve ng future value and present value of an ordinary annuity and annuity due? Okay, so ito yung lahat ng formula natin to solve for those future value and present value. Okay, so for the ordinary annuity, so these are the formula. To solve for the future value of an ordinary annuity, so we have FV sub OA is equal to R multiplied by the quantity 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 over I. So, where R, itong R na to, this is the repayment. Okay? So, ito yung repayment. Ito yung binabayaran mo. Okay, so next, I, this I is the interest rate per period. Okay, so nung nakaraan, sabi natin, masasolve natin si I using this formula. I is equal to R over M, where R is the annual interest rate and this M is the number of compounding period. Okay? And next, N, this is the number of periods. Again, we can solve for the value of N using this formula. N is equal to MT, or the product of M and T, where M is the number of compounding periods and this T is the time in years. Okay, so ito yung formula na gagamitin natin to solve for the future value and the present value of an ordinary annuity. Okay, so for example, what is the future value of an ordinary annuity of 10,000 pesos per year for 4 years? 6% interest compounded annually. Okay, so again, what is the future value of an ordinary annuity of 10,000 pesos per year for 4 years? 6% interest compounded annually. So, the first step is alamin natin ano-ano ba yung given. Okay? So, we have this 10,000 pesos. Okay, so 10,000 pesos. This is the repayment. So, this is the repayment. And next, we have this 4 years. Okay, so yung 4 years, this is the value of your T. And next, 6% interest. 6% interest. So, small letter R. Okay, so we have this 6% or 0.06. And next is compounded annually. Again, kung meron tayong compounded annually, the value of your M is 1. Okay po. So, yung 10,000 natin, this is the repayment. Yung 4 years, this is the value of your T. And yung R natin, yung 6%, convert this into decimal, which is 0.06. This is the annual interest rate. And since meron tayong compounded annually, again, annually, the value of your M is 1. Okay? So, next, ang kailangan natin sa formula is ito. So, meron na tayong capital letter R, which is the repayment. Wala pa tayong value ni I, and wala pa rin tayong value ni N. Again, to solve for I is equal to R over M, and to solve for N, M multiplied by T. Okay, so I is equal to R over M. Okay, so I is equal to, the value of our R is 0.06 and the value of our M is 1. So 0.06 divided by 1 is 0.06. So this is your value of I. Okay, so next, the value of your N. Again, to solve for N, that is M multiplied by T. And N is equal to M natin, which is 1, multiplied by 4 which is the value of your t. So, 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Okay, so next is substitute lang natin siya sa ating formula. Okay, so just substitute this given in our given formula. Again, to solve for the future value of an ordinary annuity. Okay, so future value of an ordinary annuity. So that is equal to R, capital letter R, multiplied by 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over I. Okay, so FV sub OA is equal to R multiplied by the quantity 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over I. Again, just substitute all the given. So that is equal to the value of our R, or our repayment is 10,000 pesos. Then multiply by 1 plus the value of your I is 0.06. So 1 plus 0.06 raised to the value of your n is 4. Okay, so raised to 4 minus 1 over I, which is 0.06. Okay, so next, that is equal to 10,000 multiply by 1.06. 1 plus 0.06 is 1.06 raised to 4, then minus 1 over 0.06. Okay, so next, input lang po natin sa calcu. Okay, so 10,000 pesos, then multiply by, okay, so multiply by 1.06, 1.06 raised to 4. Okay, so minus 1. Okay, so parenthesis tayo ulit. Over, okay, so ito po yung sa fraction natin, over 0.06. Then parenthesis. So that is equal to 43,746.16. So, okay, again, that is 43,746.16. So, the future value of an ordinary annuity is 43,746.16 pesos. Okay? So, ingat lang tayo sa paggamit ng ganitong calculator. Okay, so kasi dito sa ganitong calculator, kailangan alam mo kung kailan ka ba maglalagay ng parenthesis, kailan ba doble yung lalagay mong parenthesis. Okay, so unlike dun sa calculator na may matataas na function, just simply input lang po. Another example, what is the future value of an ordinary annuity of 1,000 pesos per month for 3 years at 12% interest compounded monthly? Okay, so again, what is the future value of an ordinary annuity of 1,000 pesos per month for 3 years at 12% interest compounded monthly? Okay, so ang hinahanap natin is the future value of an ordinary annuity. Alamin natin ano-ano ba yung given. What is our repayment? Our repayment is 1,000 pesos. Okay, or our PMT is 1,000 pesos. The value of your T, again, T natin, this is the time in years. So, we have this 3. And 12% interest. So, that is the value of our R. So, 12% or 0.12. The value of your M. What is the value of our M? Compounded monthly. Again, kapag po compounded monthly, the value of your M is 12. So, why? Because we have 12 months in a year. Okay? And the value of your I, ang I natin is, paano natin isi-solve yung value ni I? Again, to solve for I, that is R over M, small letter r, divided by M. The value of your R is 0.12. Okay? 0.12. Then divided by the value of your M, which is 12. So the answer is 0.01. So the value of your I is 0.01. Okay, so next, the value of our N. N is equal to M T. So N natin, so T is 3 and M natin is 12. So 3 multiplied by 12 is equal to 36. So just substitute all the given in our formula. So that is equal to, the value of your R is 1,000. Then multiply by 1 plus I natin, 0.01. The value of your N is 36. Then minus 1 over I natin is 0.01. Okay, so that is equal to 1,000 multiply by, so 1.0.01 is 1.01 raised to 36 minus 1 over 0.01. Okay? So, again, 1,000 multiply by 1.01 raised to 36. Okay? So, minus 1. And parenthesis tayo ulit. Naglagay ako ng close parenthesis after ni 1. So, bakit po? Para maipakita na ito yung numerator. Okay? So, yung numerator muna isosolve niya bago i-divide kay denominator. So, over 0.01. So, that is equal to 43,076.87836 or 43,076.88. So, again, that is our future value of ordinary annuity. Okay, so ngayon naman, we're going to solve for the present value of an ordinary annuity. So when we say present value, ito yung magkano kaya yung kailangan mo i-deposit ngayon pa lang para makatanggap ka ng annuity payment. For example, ng 50,000 annuity payment at the end of the year, 10,000 annuity payment monthly for 6 years. Okay? So, alamin natin magkano yung dapat na dinedeposit mo ngayon pa lang. Okay po? So, for example, number 1. How much must be deposited now at 9% compounded annually to yield an annuity payment of 50,000 at the end of year for 10 years. Okay, so again, how much must be deposited now at 9% compounded annually to yield an annuity payment of 50,000 pesos at the end of the year for 10 years. Okay po. Okay, so what are the given? So we have this 50,000 pesos. Sabi dito, this is an annuity payment. Okay, so ito yung value ni R natin. So 50,000 And next, 9%. This 9%, this is the small letter R, or the annual interest rate. So 9% or 0.09. And next, we have this compounded annually. So this is the value of our M. Our value of our M is 1. So since compounded annually. And the value of our T is equal to 10. So, T natin, this is the time in years. So, that is 10 years. That's why the value of your T is 10. So, next, the value of our I. Again, to solve for I, that is R over M. The annual interest rate over the number of compounding periods, or M. So, I is equal to, the value of your R is 0.09 divided by the value of your M, which is 1. So, 0.09 divided by 1 is 0.09. And the value of our N is equal to MT. So, just multiply M by T. The value of your M is 1 and the value of your T is 10. So, 1 multiplied by 10 is 10. Okay, so ito na yung given natin. So, ngayon, substitute lang natin siya sa ating formula. Again, ang hinahanap natin is the present value. Okay, present value of an ordinary annuity. So, yun yung hinahanap natin. How much must be deposited now? Magkano ba yung dapat na dinideposit mo ngayon para makakuha ka ng 50,000 annuity payment at the end of the year? Okay, so the formula in solving for the present value of an ordinary annuity, so that is PV sub OA, or the present value of ordinary annuity, is equal to R, capital letter R, multiply by the quantity 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N over I. Okay, so next, that is equal to the value of your R, capital letter R, is 50,000 multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus the value of your I is 0.09, then raised to negative N. So, negative, the value of your N is 10. Then, over I, which is 0.09. Okay, so that is equal to 50,000. Okay, so that is 50,000. So, 50,000 multiplied by 1 minus 1.09 raised to negative 10 over 0.09. And next, input lang natin siya sa Calcu. Okay, so input lang natin lahat sa Calcu. R, which is 50,000. So, 50,000 pesos multiplied by, so, dalawang parenthesis ako para dito and itong sa numerator. So, 1 minus 1.09 raised to, okay, so exponent natin, negative 10. Okay, so meron ako negative. So, negative 10. Close parenthesis. Para may pakita natin na yun yung numerator. And over 0.09. Okay, so that is equal to 320,882.89. Okay? Again, that is equal to 320,882.89. So this is the value, or this is the present value of ordinary annuity. Ibig sabihin po, para makakuha ka or makatanggap ka ng 50,000 pesos annuity payment, kailangan mag-deposit ka ng 320,882.89. Okay? So now, the value of our present value is equal to 320,882.89 pesos. Okay, so another example, what is the present value of an ordinary annuity of 10,000 pesos per month for 4 years at 12% interest compounded monthly? Okay? So, the given, what are the given? The value of your R is 10,000 pesos. Okay, so R natin, capital letter R is 10,000 pesos. And the annual interest rate is 12%. So, the value of your small letter R is 12% or 0.12. And the value of your M. Okay, so ang M natin is 12. So, bakit po 12? Compounded monthly. Again, compounded monthly, we have 12 months in a year. Okay, so next, the value of your T. The value of our T is 4. So, that is 4 years. So, now, what is the value of your I? Again, to solve for I, that is R divided by M. So, the value of your R is 0.12. Then, divided by M, which is 12, so that is equal to 0.01. Okay? And the value of your N is just multiply the M and T. So, multiply lang natin si M and si T. M natin is 12. Multiply by T, which is 4. So, 12 times 4 is equal to 48. Ang N natin is 48. Okay, so ngayon, i-substitute lang natin siya dito sa ating formula para makuha natin si present value of ordinary annuity. So, that is equal to the value of your capital letter R, 10,000. Then, multiply by 1 minus the quantity 1 plus the value of your I is 0.01 raised to negative. N natin is 48. Okay, so over the value of your I, which is 0.01. Okay? So, next. So, that is equal to 10,000 pesos. Then, multiply by 1 minus 1.01. Then, raise to negative 48. Then, over 0.01. Okay, so after that, input lang natin siya sa calculator. So, 10,000 multiply by quantity. Okay, so dalawang parenthesis para dito at para dito sa numerator. Okay, so quantity 1 minus 1.01 raised to negative 48. Okay, so close parenthesis over 0.01. And that is equal to 379,739.50. Okay, so again, 379,739.59 pesos. Okay. Okay, so the present value of an ordinary annuity is 379,739.59 pesos.